lanes, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capping space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la.
All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Really want to wish everyone here on YouTube and listening on audio a very happy 4th of July weekend. I hope everyone is safe during the weekend. A lot of good things. This is what I call a bonus episode. And what that means is this is something, I say, a special message or an idea that I really wanted to share with you outside of the normal content. And I'm really excited, really honored and privileged to have had the opportunity to travel to Madrid, Spain. When I say travel to Madrid, Spain, I mean virtually. I didn't go to Madrid, Spain, but I went there in spirit. So I wasn't there physically, but I was there in spirit. And I had a chance to be a part of a podcast that I listened to and I think is very important. And it's called the Professor Game Podcast. So I recommend everyone not only listening to the episode that I had the privilege to be a part of, but subscribe, follow, listen to the podcast. And I wanted to take this time now just to announce that, let everybody know about the episode, and to actually share some of the episode. Because I think not only, all of you know me, I'm very passionate about technology, in particular the metaverse. And in this particular episode, that's what we discuss, some really compelling questions about gamification and how the metaverse is impacting, and I repeat, that is impacting education as we speak. But not only that, does the podcast give interviews from educators, and it discusses, so the whole through line or the theme is about gamification in education and how that actually helps and is important for educators. And I want to say all of the stakeholders, so administrators, parents, students, it's important to be aware of what's going on. So I'm excited. I wanted to share part of the podcast just to give you a taste. It's something I call a little taste of the podcast. Now, in the links in the description, you can actually find it's on all of the major, Apple, Spotify, it's on all of the major podcast outlets, and it's also on YouTube. So I wanted to share a little bit about this and give you a little bit of taste of the episode on YouTube. And the title, it's episode 243, and the title is Mfon Akpan, Plans for Success and Failure in the Metaverse. So just take a listen.
Engagers, this is Professor Game, where we interview successful practitioners of games, gamification, and game thinking who bring us the best of their experiences to get ideas, insights, and inspiration to help us in the process of using games and gamification in our daily lives. For example, to learn what we are teaching. And I am Rob Alvarez. I work at Ironhack, teach at IE Business School University, and so much more, and host this podcast. If you have an extra second, please go ahead and subscribe for free to our email list at professorgame.com/subscribe. Hey, Engagers, welcome back to another episode of the Professor Game podcast, because today we have with us Mfon. But before we take off, are you prepared to engage, Mfon?
Yes, I am.
Let's do this. Let's go. Because today we have Mfon Akpan, who is an assistant professor of accounting at Methodist University. He has a passion for emerging technologies and is an expert in virtual reality technology. And he teaches new technologies and educational methods to offer students a current, effective, and relative teaching experience. So, Mfon, what are we missing from that intro? What else should we know about you that we haven't mentioned?
I am an amateur power lifter. So I power lift, love lifting weights.
Nice. Sounds great. So, Mfon, talking about you, that intro, we would like to know very quickly if you can give us a sort of an oversight of what is a regular day or what is in general being Mfon these days look and feel like.
Well, if you want to go out, do you want to go by hour or just a quick overview?
Whatever your heart tells you.
Well, get up early, do some training, come home, eat breakfast, do some writing. So I'm working on some research projects. When I am teaching, so when it's in semester, I head into my office, teach classes, meet with students, have office hours, and then come back home and do it all over again.
Sounds absolutely great. The typical life of it.
All right. So I wanted to just give a taste. And if you want to hear the rest of that, please make sure to click the links in the description and take a listen. It is very good. Not only listen to that episode, but I highly recommend to take a listen to some of the other episodes, especially if you're very interested in technology, understanding how this fits in the grand scheme of business, as well as understanding the educational aspect, but it will give you an idea of where things are going. I really believe that as educators, we're on the pulse of the technology because we're the ones who have to teach the workforce of tomorrow. So I think it's very important for everyone to be aware of what's going on and understand what is happening because it's changing so fast. As usual, I want to thank everyone for watching. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe. And more importantly, if you have any comments, I appreciate the feedback. Love to hear from you this week. Well, the last couple of days, I want to say on Friday, especially, there was a lot of interesting points that were raised. You can reach out to me either via email, so info@mfonakpan.com. Make sure to support as well to keep the content coming, and through comments. I read the comments on YouTube, etc. So again, thank you so much, and have an amazing weekend. Happy 4th of July.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something